A very good morning to one and all present here. I am Aishwarya Jatish and I am going to talk about the threats of biodiversity. So firstly, let us see what is biodiversity. Biodiversity is nothing but the diversity of life. And yes, it is very important to boost the productivity of life. Now, some of the man-made activities, or we can say most of the man-made activities nowadays, are causing threats to biodiversity. So let's see what are those man-made activities and how is it causing threat to biodiversity. So first is climate change. The change in climate is nothing but climate change in climatic pattern. And how is it getting changed? We use vehicles, we use household appliances, but all these vehicles and appliances generate heat. This heat causes the ice in the Himalayas as well as other mountains which are covered with snow to melt. And when they melt, there will be a condition that the whole world will be covered in water. So in order to avoid the situation, we have to stop this climate change. Also, it is affecting the rainfall pattern in a very bad way. In the areas where there is very less rainfall, nowadays we can see more rainfall. And the cold, heat, everything is getting affected. Second thing is habitat loss and degradation. So habitat loss and degradation, in a sense, we are cutting trees, which are, in a sense, we are cutting forest, which is a habitat for animals. We know that, right? Which is a natural habitat for animals. So we are putting them in zoo. So there they are losing their natural life and they are getting trained. Secondly, when soil erosion occurs due to some reason, topsoil gets washed away when trees are not there. When trees are there, their roots hold the soil firm. So that is another point. Trees also give us oxygen, fruits, few vegetables, okay? Uh, uh, these things are given by trees, right? So when that is not there, of course, we can imagine how life will be. So we have to avoid it. The third thing is pollution. Pollution of air, pollution of water, pollution of land. These are the things we need to avoid. How is getting formed? Pollution and air, chlorofluorocarbon, which releases from refrigerators and other household items, is causing hole in the ozone layer, due to which the ultraviolet and infrared rays enter our earth and it damages skin. Its radiation causes many skin diseases as well as diseases like cancer, etc. And also pollution in water. Nowadays, we know how polluted the river Ganga or other rivers are, right? We are throwing waste there, due to which drinking water is getting affected. People drink, bath, do many things there. So all those things are getting affected. And thirdly, land pollution. Of course, there are only garbages. We mostly see, right, in the side of streets and all. Now there are garbage carrying vehicles, but still, we can see that. That has to be avoided. The fourth thing that I want to tell is other means of pollution. That is over exploitation of resources. Over exploitation of resources, in a sense, over harvesting, over farming, and all those things, as well as over cutting down of trees. Cutting down of trees is good because trees provide us with timber and many other objects. So we need that, but at the same time, it should not go beyond the limit. That is the thing. It should not become over. That is the thing. And the last thing is biological factors. Biological factors are nothing but the diseases. Diseases like flu, bacterial diseases, cold, etc. As well as now we have coronavirus or Omicron and other viruses which are causing diseases. So these affect animals, right? Animals also form a part of biodiversity, and also we also are a part of biodiversity. So it is our responsibility to save the biodiversity because we also form part of biodiversity, and we have to make sure that there is no more threat to biodiversity. This is what all I have to conclude. Thank you.